Hello everyone, welcome back to our English Story Podcast, episode 47. Have you ever felt like you didn't belong somewhere? Or maybe you've met someone who was cold as ice or heard someone say, there is something fishy about this. Today you're going to learn 10 useful English fish idioms. Throw one funny story that you'll never forget. By the end of this video, you will be using these expressions like a native speaker. So let's dive right in. Alex grew up in a tiny village where everyone knew everyone else. Life was peaceful and he always felt like a fish in a fishbowl because everyone watched everything he did. After graduating, he moved to New York City for a new job. On his first day, he felt like a fish out of water. The busy streets, tall buildings, and fast-moving people made him nervous. Every morning, he squeezed into the subway. The train was so crowded that everyone was packed in like sardines. At work, Alex noticed one coworker who never smiled or talked to anyone. He was a cold fish and nobody enjoyed working with him. One afternoon, Alex received an email saying he had won a brand new sports car. It sounded fishy, so he deleted it instead of clicking the link. A week later, Alex joined a company game night. He was terrible at one of the games. But then he suddenly won the final round like shooting fish in a barrel. Everyone laughed because it looked unbelievably easy. Later that evening, his manager complimented his presentation. Alex smiled and said, "Thank you, I guess I was fishing for a compliment." A few days later, the company started asking strange questions about missing office supplies. They were on a fishing expedition hoping someone would accidentally confess. One employee tried to throw a red herring into the discussion by talking about broken computers instead of the missing supplies. Finally, Alex decided not to stay in the crowded city forever. He wanted to return home where he could become a big fish in a small pond, making a real difference in his own community. And that's exactly what he did. Idiom explained. Number 1, like shooting fish in a barrel, meaning very easy. Example, the exam was like shooting fish in a barrel. Number 2, fish in a fishbowl, meaning living where everyone watches you. Example, small town celebrities often live in a fishbowl. Number 3, packed in like sardines, meaning extremely crowded. Example, we were packed in like sardines on the bus. Number 4, a cold fish, meaning someone who is unfriendly and shows little emotion. Example, my boss is a cold fish. Number 5, fishy, meaning suspicious or not believable. Example, that phone call sounded fishy. Number 6, fish out of water, meaning feeling uncomfortable because you're in an unfamiliar place. Example, I felt like a fish out of water on my first day at university. Number 7, fishing for a compliment, meaning trying to get someone to praise you. Example, she's fishing for a compliment about her new haircut. Number 8, fishing expedition, meaning asking many questions hoping to discover information. Example, the lawyer went on a fishing expedition during the interview. Number 9, red herring, meaning something that distracts people from the real issue. Example, the missing homework was just a red herring. Number 10, big fish in a small pond, meaning an important person in a small group. Example, he was a big fish in a small pond before moving to the capital. Fantastic job! Today you learned 10 common fish idioms, 1 memorable story. Stories help you remember vocabulary much better than simply memorizing lists. Challenge for you. Which fish idiom describes your life the best right now? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another English story lesson. See you soon.